Hello, this is the new Jackie 33, and I am severely obese. Bet you never heard that say proudly before. Well, I am proud. Not too many pounds ago, I was morbidly obese. So I am happy. I think this is great. Well, last week, I went to my first support meeting after my surgery, and my doctor, Dr. Caitlin Halbert, was giving the lecture. Mind you, my cute, highly competent, board certified surgeon. She did a great job. She was very interesting, and I found out that I was taking my vitamins wrong. Yeah, really. Oh, a side note. Friday, she was the first doctor in Delaware to give that new weight loss balloon surgery. Now, I don't know much about it, but supposedly it's not so invasive. So I was kind of happy to hear that she was involved with that. Now, you know what time it is. It is time for my stats. I am 5'4", and my surgery was February the 8th, 2016. At the time of surgery, well, my highest weight was 254. The time of surgery, my weight was 236.4. Last week, I was 231 even, and today I am 228.8. Yeah, I lost 2.2 pounds. Okay, that is for a total loss since surgery of 7.6 pounds and a total of 25.2 pounds since my highest weight. Not really crazy about that, but what I'm going to do, I'll have to take it. I kept thinking this week that I'll be the only fat person around having gastric bypass. It was a little bit of emotional for me, but I'll talk about that a little later. No matter what, I'm putting my full force and my faith in that this tool is going to work. I'm doing everything I have to do. I am not cheating. And this is, once again, a first for me. In the past, I would have been done. I would have stopped my diet. I would have been sitting down, chowing down on lasagna or some other kind of comfort food, making myself just as happy as I could be in my misery. Is there such thing as death by lasagna? Yeah, there is. It's called morbidly obese, which is what I was. As I said, I went to my support meeting, and there was a young lady there that I had known from the past through my travels. And it was the first time I actually gave her my YouTube address. I haven't done that. It was a little bit strange. It was a combination of pride and embarrassment, but I gave it to her because she's going through a process, and hopefully you'll make it in April. She's almost there. TMI alert. It's gonna be a quick one. I got constipation. Yeah. At the meeting, my doctor mentioned I should take Colace, but in my past, my go-to laxative was milk and magnesia and warm prune juice, and it worked like a charm, and it worked really fast, and it was gentle because I had ulcers, and most laxatives made me cramped. But I can't take prune juice anymore. Prune juice is off our list, so I was going to take milk and magnesia by itself, but I don't think I am. As I get more liquids in my system, things seem to be moving along a little better, so I'm just going to try and let nature take its course. Been watching lots of videos and trying to see how people see me. You know, I'm not used to watching myself. Didn't realize I made so many faces. But anyway, and one member, her name is Drea, she said, you have to be yourself. She said, who she is on camera is who she is out of camera. I'm trying to be myself. I asked my husband, is this the way I am in real life? And he said, well, yeah, but you're a little bit nervous. You know, I said, yeah, I'm talking to myself in a camera. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. But the real me has a really strange sense of humor, as you probably could tell, and a potty mouth, which I've kept under relative control. I don't want to be as bad as I could be. I'm gonna try and relax and be more like me. Another member mentioned she wanted to bring back the Wonderland Dance, Sleeve Mel 2015. I haven't seen her dance, by the way, but anyway, I thought I might do that. It seemed like so much fun, and mind you, all I do is a little two-step. I've been doing the same two-step for 25 years, but I think I'm going to try and do that when I get there, whenever I get there, since it's so freaking slow. But anyway, but my one of my inspiration idols, Positive Girl Gets Fit, does a wicked 2 year surgiversary dance. You got to check this out. She is wicked. But I'm gonna try it. But please don't judge. I'm gonna do my two step. Uh, let's see what's next. Um, Looking at my notes, see what's next on my list. Uh, it's been a hard week this week. It was a hard week of reality. I just knew if I did everything I had to do, and I followed the rules, the pounds would just melt off. They are not melting off. I'm going to be one of those slow losers. I thought I'll be 5 pounds for the whole month. I have 5 pounds the first week, 2 pounds the second week. So it looks like this is going to be, I'm going to be one of those who just inches it away a little bit at a time. But I'll keep on going. Um, talk about, I want to talk about being tired. I am tired a great deal of the time. Um, I sew, take a break, exercise, take a nap. Um, Whatever I do, I have to take breaks during the day. I don't have the stamina. We went out to the store for the first time, the supermarket yesterday. By the time I got home, I was exhausted, and we weren't even in the store that long. So I have to be really careful and get my rest in. I have to make a major road trip to Baltimore on Saturday to my quilting group, and I need to go because we're having a quilting show, and I'm one of the committees. So I've got to get lots of rest this week. As far as food, I take a shake in the morning because I want to get my 30 grams in immediately of protein. During the day, I drink 10 ounces of Fairlife milk with a serving of Gen Pro, so that's another 47 grams. So right there, I got 77 grams going immediately. For lunch, I have soup. For dinner, I have soup. And I got so tired of the store-bought soup. Yesterday, I actually broke down and made my own soup, which was chicken soup was great. Took the chicken out, gave it to my husband for lunch. But I made the chicken soup, and it was really, really good. Pureed all of the onions and the seasonings and the carrots and everything, and it made it thick. So it was like a thicker cream soup, and I added a little canned evaporated skim milk because evaporated skim milk gives things body. So I put that in there, and it was pretty good instead of the heavy cream. I can't wait till Wednesday is when I see my surgeon because I need to get off of this liquid diet. It's been a month now. I need to move it on. As far as exercises, I've exercised every day. Another first in my life. I'm on the treadmill and elliptical. On the treadmill, I've grown from 10 minutes up to 25 minutes, and from 1.7 miles to 2.1 miles. And on elliptical, I'm from 2 minutes to 6 minutes. I'm not pushing it because I haven't gotten permission to exercise. And today it is a beautiful sunny day, so I'm gonna head out probably after I finish, and get out and walk, and then also do the exercising. So later on in the day, so I'm trying to do a double exercise today. As far as vitamins, as I mentioned, I was doing it wrong. I was taking it twice a day, and according to a surgeon, I should be splitting up the Flintstones, and I should be taking 3 to 4 times a day, which I'm doing now. And I want to thank Precious and Jen for the suggestion of how to get those big pills down. As far as Precious, I've been trying to find, she wanted me suggested I make it a liquid, make it a liquid. I called a couple of pharmacies. I'm having a hard time finding a compound pharmacy that will do it for me. But I'll keep on searching, and I will definitely talk to the doctor about that on Wednesday. As far as the suggestion from Jen, it's like applesauce. If I put it in the pudding or the applesauce, I will hate the pudding and the applesauce. So that's not really good. So at my support meeting, one of the members suggested the V8 juice, and that was pretty good. The V8 juice, it masked a lot of the flavor, although it did give a little bit of an aftertaste. And I don't want to ruin any of the few foods that I enjoy. So what I now am doing is I'm crushing it up, putting it in a spoon, and then sucking it out as fast as I can, and following it with something thick like protein shake or milk or something to mask the taste. That's working so far. I'll keep on doing that for right now. Let's see. I got a call from the Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's called the Blues Department, and they make sure that you are healthy and happy with what happened to you. And I talked to the. He's a nurse. It was a nurse who called me. He wanted to make sure that I knew what surgery I had, what my restrictions were, what my medicines were, and such. And I went through all of that with him. And he said he actually quizzed you to make sure you knew these things. And he thought he was doing it kind of subtly, but it was a quiz. And gave you suggestions of what you could do better and who you should see and what doctors to see and what appointments to make. It was well worth it. And he said, "You sound really happy and knowledgeable about your surgery." And I went, "Yeah, I had 6 months to prepare, and I am so overjoyed with this process." He said, "I could tell you're happy." I said, "I am ready for this journey." And with that being said, let's talk about regrets. I know lots of people have regrets, and for those who have regrets, I do not minimize your pain or your struggle. There's no shade here. But I have no regrets, none whatsoever. I don't want to sound like Papa Pope from Scandal and lecture, but I have not always been overweight. When I was in my younger years in high school and college, I was between a size 8 and a size 10. And I took it for granted. I didn't pay it any attention. There was no problems. I wore my short dress. I had an afro. And I wore my short dress, my hot pants, my window pane stockings, my fishnet stockings, my platform shoes. Didn't worry about eating. Didn't worry about exercising. I would just go to the store, buy my clothes, and shake my little skinny ass. And I had it going on. You have to remember, this was the 60s and 70s. This was a time of women just coming into their own. It was really a great time for women. We take it for granted now, but it was a different world in the early 60s and 50s. As I said, I don't didn't give it a thought about exercising, but I'm hoping now that things will change. With weight loss surgery, it gives me the dream that I will be healthy again, and I will shake my skinny butt as an old lady. Um, but I have no regrets. Okay. Um, Now I'm on the other side of this weight loss surgery, and it's given me the hope to know once again that anything is possible. Um, Everything happens in stages, and because of Dr. Racist, his name is strange, I know, my orthopedic, he put weight loss surgery firmly in my radar. And because of my husband, who gave me his unconditional support and love, and let me know that with his help, that anything is possible, no matter the cost or the energy or the stress. Because of my lady daughters and my friend who gave me a built-in cheerleading squad, because of CRIAS, which is Christiana surgeons, they gave me a cute stomach and no gas. Because of the nurses in the hospital in Christiana, I had a successful surgery and they managed my pain really well. And because of YouTube, who gave me their support, I felt the full force of the weight loss community. I felt welcomed. With that said, I feel happy and I feel loved. How can I regret that? Okay, enough of that. I want to thank all my subscribers, new and old, and I want anybody who's just looking at my channel now, if you'd like to subscribe, comment, or like, I'll do all three. Please feel free to do so. And the quote for today is called Stained Glass. I actually did this a couple years ago, and I contacted the woman who actually made the stained glass because I didn't want to plagiarize. She gave me permission, and I don't know if you can tell, there's lots of little crystals in the background. I love this quote, but I love all my quotes. They're my children. I don't sell them very often, and I just love my quotes. As far as songs, this song goes way back. It goes back so far as before you guys would gleam in your parents' eyes and probably gleam in your grandparents' eyes. And it's called Sitting in the Park by Billy Stewart, 1965. And it was redone in 1980 by a group called GQ. And the reason for that is, he goes, I'm sitting here on the bench with my back up against the fence, wondering if you're ever going to show. And that's me. I'm wondering if this weight is going to show and go away. But that is it for today. I want to say have a great day, a great week, and I'll be watching your videos.